everybody. Welcome to another episode of Daily Motivation, 365 Days of Consistency. Hey Elizabeth, thank you for watching. Doing the same things over and over again until they become a habit. Ed, I hope you're having an awesome 2020. We're done with the first half and we're about to enter into the second half of the year. Hey Mark, how you doing? Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys are ready. You are ready to make things happen, accomplish things, manifest things. Hey Lawrence, how you doing, brother? And create things into your life. Now, I want to talk about something that I think is very important, and is, do you care too much? Which sounds crazy, right? At first, it's like, what do you mean, do I care too much? You're supposed to care, right? Caring is, you're supposed to care, right? Everyone says you're supposed to care, but are you? It reminds me of a story that was told by Alan Watts. Alan Watts, the philosopher, he's incredible. He's one of my favorite mentors. And he tells a story about a young boy that couldn't swim. He was actually the only one that couldn't swim in his family and in the community. And they started making fun of him. They started laughing and joking and pointing fingers saying, well, you can't swim. You're the weird child. And he was so frustrated that he kept trying to swim, and he couldn't do it. Until he reached a point of pure frustration, which Alan Watts calls don't care. He reached a point of don't care. And once he stopped caring so much about the results, stopped caring so much about what other people thought about him, stopped caring about the people making fun of him, he just stopped caring, that's when he started swimming. That's when he was able to swim. Because I believe that when we're so consumed in our intention and our focus on outside ourselves, from other people, what do people think about me? Are people laughing at me? Are people going to joke? Are people following me? Do people care? Are people on my side? Or do people really want me to be around? Who cares? Once you reach the point of don't care, that is the point when things start manifesting. Why? Because you're more focused on the tasks at hand than you are of the result of those tasks. Now, I was reading Striking Thoughts from Bruce Lee this morning, and he talks about the quality of work. The quality of work comes from putting in the best type of service and product that you possibly can. Not truly worrying about the result, because he said you may not even be the best, but you have the best quality of work. And people will, Martin Luther King said, no, it was Emerson who said that people will build a pathway to your doorstep. Hey Fidel, people will build a pathway to your doorstep when you have the best product and the best service. So when you focus on, Mark gave me a comment here. Hey Fidel, thank you for watching. Stay on course of creating the best environment where you can give your best. Where you can give your best. And I feel like you can't give your best when you're constantly caring about every single body more than you care about you. If you're ever in the dating realm, we used to talk about this, me and my friends, that, say there's two guys going after one girl, right? And it'll be the guy that's very emotional and striving. It's like, oh, I gotta get with her. And he starts doing things out of his own character just to impress the other person. But it'd be the one guy that acts like he doesn't really care will be the one that actually ends up getting the girl. Why? Because he's not changing himself for anyone. He's chill. He's centered. He's in himself. He's good. I can take it or I can leave it. And it tends, hey Shraddha, thank you for watching. And I've seen in my own life, I manifest things faster when I don't care about it. And not saying I don't care like it's not quality. Hey Ruth, thank you for watching. Not saying I don't care as in I just want to throw it away. But I'm not so concerned about what other people think about what I'm doing and the results that I get. Hey Sue, thank you for watching. When I put in the work and I just let it go, hey, I'll take it or leave it. I'm going to put in the best quality work and I focus on that, things manifest. But it doesn't manifest when I'm so concerned about everyone else, everyone's opinion, everyone's thoughts about what I'm doing than I am about myself. I've realized that in life, we have to reach a point of don't care. Of don't care. Our whole life, we've been pounded in to say, you got to care about this. You got to care about the government. You got to care about the environment. You got to care about other people. You got to care about this, that, and the third. It's exhausting. That's why people got stress lines all over their faces. Hey, Candy. Hey, Candy, thank you for watching. Because they're so focused on everyone else and caring about everything else. But they don't put enough care on who they are and what they're trying to accomplish. So there's only one thing you should really care about. One is you. Two should be the end buyer. If you're an entrepreneur, the product and the service, that's the person you should care most about. Who's watching you? Who's watching your show? Who's buying your product? Who's reading your book? Who's watching reading your articles? That's the person you should care about, because those are the people you're trying to reach. The end buyer, the end consumer, the end service. But if that person, other people are not the end buyer, they're not the service taker, then the point should be no care. Hey Raymond, thank you for watching. The point should be don't care. Because the less you care about things that don't matter, the more you naturally will focus on the things that do. And the more you focus on the things that do, the more those things will expand. And you're getting the results that you've been wanting. But you can't do it when every single thought comes from, I wonder what this person thinks about me. I wonder if this person likes me. I wonder if this person cares what I'm saying. I wonder if this person, who do I need to impress? You don't need to impress anyone except you and your end buyer. I don't think it's we, but I get it, Jazz. Way, ooh, way. It's way, ooh, way. Ride the middle. Way, there you go, Jazz. Way, ooh, way. It just means to ride the middle, to be centered, to not care so much about leaning one way or the other, but you ride the middle and care about doing your best every single day. What can you do to be the best version of you, not to be impressing anyone else? If people don't like you and they don't know you, that's their issue. Hey Dan, thank you for watching. If people want to be with you, that's great, but it should not matter. Focus on the people that do matter. That's, hey, I'm in your court, Rich. I got your back, Rich. Hey, you know what? We're going to do this together, Rich. Hey, I love your product. I love your speeches. I love your services. I love what you're doing, Rich. Those are the people I care. I want to say, hey, how can I be a better service to you? But if you're just watching from the sideline and you don't really care about what I do, or you have a negative thought about it, it's not my issue. It's your own. It's what Les Brown said, what Whitaker said. He said, what you think about me is none of my spiritual business. It's none of my business. I don't care. I don't care. I've reached a point in my life where I just don't care. What you think about me, what you say about me, your inner thoughts about me, hey, at least you're thinking about me. If it's negative or positive. But what I care about truly is my Lord and Savior, the universe, the cosmos, because I'm a fabric of that. I care about my family because they've always had my back and always cared about me. I care about my wife and my future kids. And I care about the end buyer and the end user of my product and service, because that's who I do this for, is to be of service. Always remember, the greatest among you shall be a servant. And whoever wants to cast stones, whoever wants to laugh and mock. Hey, John, thank you for watching. I'll leave you with this. In Jesus' first speech, this is not a religious channel, but I like to talk about Jesus because I feel he's a great mentor. But in his very first speech, they laughed and they mocked. They laughed and they mocked. The same person people wear around their neck, in gold in churches all over the country and all over the world, the very first speech he ever gave, they laughed and they mocked him. So what do you think they're going to do to you? So don't care. You reach a point where you don't care about anything else except what you're trying to accomplish. And if you can keep that laser focus, you will manifest what you want. But it will never happen caring and leaning each way to try to please everyone that doesn't even truly care about what you're trying to do. They don't. Let's be honest, they don't. So only care about what you're trying to accomplish, your mission, and you will accomplish it. Thank you, Mark, for the great comments. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Jazz, for the love. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Fidel. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you, everyone, Lawrence. Thank you, Elizabeth, and everyone else that had a chance to watch this, either now or later. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Love is love, and I appreciate all of you. Have a blessed day. Namaste.